Everybody mixes in brilliantly together and just turns it into one big party. Absolutely fantastic.
Kage. Now Bolassi, Kage. Making slow progress down this left-hand side, DR Congo. No real chances made, save for the 1.5 million for Mbakani. That has to change if the game's to change. In by Kazusula, too high for Mbakani.
And that's the thing. He's putting the ball into the box, so he's, arguably he's saying, oh, well, I'm doing the right thing, I'm putting it into a dangerous area. But with such a lack of quality, Mbakani is surrounded by 4 defenders. It's very, very unlikely that it's going to lead to anything productive. And that's where they just have to craft better openings to get their crosses in, to be allowed to commit more runners. Midfield runners can then get the timing of those runs better, so they're flooding the box as the ball arrives.
On baller for Zambia here, tries to release Mayuka. Goalkeeper under pressure there from Kampamba. To Kazusula, and now DR Congo can build themselves. Neat turn, Balassi. Away from Nkausu. Now Kage. 4 white shirts ahead here for the DR Congo. Jules Kimwaki. The French-based Cedric Mongongu, former of Monaco and now of Evian, having a wretched season in that Liga. He's begun 12 games in the French top division this season for Evian. There's Isama. Little break here to Mubele. Mubele, good strong play. Mubele's cross, away by Mtonga. Singoluma forward, and that'll be given DR Congo's way, heading towards the hour mark in the contest. 1-0 to Zambia. It's been that way since the 62nd second of the match. Kage on Mbakani. Kage was caught. Play goes on.
I just think Mbakani's got to get that ball under control. Keeps trying to lay things off first time on the edge of the box. Such a big man, such a great physical presence. If he just gets that in, and he can just control play from there.
Safety first there from Robert Kidiaba. Turns 39 in a few weeks' time. That's some hairstyle, Matt. At 39.
Yeah, I had mine like that at 39. You grow out of it a couple of years later.
Yes, it's some hairdo from the goalkeeper. He's an iconic figure in DR Congo. Goalkeeper with their all-conquering TP Mazembe, played at the Club World Cup with them. And they made the final against Inter Milan 5 years ago. This is his last international competition, he says. Here is Lungu. Oh, that's very loose, given away here. Now that could be expensive too from Zambia. Up to Mbakani. 3 with him too. Mbakani, oh, the ball is poor.
And even the way that the players are breaking forwards, it's a fantastic opportunity, 4-on-4, but they're not splitting the runs, they're not overlapping, trying to draw the defenders apart. The defenders can blanket 4 together, stay tight. Actually makes it very hard to score against.
Well, Florny Benge's team trailing here. That 1-0. He's the coach who led Vita to the African Champions League final in 2014. He doubles up as the national team coach. But Onajanza, the coach of Zambia, says he's not been given a contract. He's been in charge since August, but hasn't had a formal contract yet. It's been an unsettling few days for Zambia. They had their arrival here in Equatorial Guinea delayed by a day because of flight problems. And there's going to be a double change made here by DR Congo. They're going to send on both Junior Kabanaga, who is a striker, and also Cedric Mabwati, a left winger who plays his football in Spain with Osasuna in the Spanish second division, where he's on loan from Betis. So 2 attacking changes coming here for DR Congo as they chase the game in the last half an hour.
I like it if you're making attacking changes and you are chasing the game a bit, give them long enough to get into it. Half an hour, plenty of time to really make an impact as well. Nothing worse, I think, than a forward getting thrown on right at the end.
Well, Mubele the first to make way here for Mabwati. Mabwati's 8th cap, as I say, he's playing for Osasuna, born in Kinshasa but raised in Spain. Spells 2 in the Netherlands and in Russia. Debut came against Cameroon, the qualifying defeat in September, 2-0. It's cap number 8 for Mabwati. Throw taken here by Nkauzu. So there is Ndombe Mumbele, one of the players who plays for Vita under Ibenge, the coach. And now that second change we'll see coming off Hervé Cagé, and he's replaced by Junior Kabananga, who plays with Cercle Bruges, having a pretty lean time in the Belgian top division this season. Free kick for DR Congo. The 2 changes, Matt, attacking changes. I know they have to go for this now in the last half an hour.
Yeah, they do, and hopefully they'll link through those players. It's the one thing, it's been direct, but direct without any real quality as well. That's played into the hands of the Zambians, who've been happy to get around Mbakani.
That's a free kick with a challenge here on Shisamba Lungu, who plays in Russia with Ural Sverdlovsk Oblast in the RPL. One of the victorious team from 3 years ago. Here on the chase is their top scorer in that team, Mayuka. Well, save for the goal so early. There's been a real lack of chances made by the Zambians in the match. But one will do as long as it stays this way. That'll do them. Met by Sinkala. Mayuka.
You've mentioned how young they are, the Zambians. It's very tough to actually come into a tournament and dominate when you are so inexperienced. Very few sides go in and everything clicks straight away. It is always a bit different. Pressure, despite whatever you say, however well prepared you feel you are. Always pressure on a youngish team, an inexperienced team. They might be a bit surprised they're ahead.
All given away, it could be dangerous. Real chance, oh, fine equaliser, Yannick Bolasie with a brutal strike. And DR Congo are back at 1-1. And that is some hit, some goal. 1-1, and there is the goalkeeper's shuffle to herald the equaliser.
Oh, we talk about that naivety, that's the point I'm making from Zambia. They give the ball away again in a dangerous area, and you just can't do it because good sides will punish you. Put your foot through the ball, players flooding forward. It's a fine finish from Bolasie because this isn't that easy. Ball has to run across your body. He angles it with real pace past Moini. Fine finish, absolute delight for the DR Congo. And they will expect to go on from here and win this game.
Made by Mabwati, who just came on the winger. His assist, Bolasie's goal, and Zambia's early strike is chalked off with a beauty from Yannick Bolasie.
Yeah, and chalk one up to the coach as well. One of his substitutes, as you quite rightly say, creating the goal, that forward momentum. But they created their own problems, Zambia, not for the first time. And they're really going to come up against it from here in this next half hour.
And they make a change. Evans Kangwa, a striker, has come on. Kangwa was an unused squad member in that successful team of 2012. Didn't play a single minute under Hervé Renard in the winning year. He is a striker playing in Israel these days with Hapoel Ranana. 3 goals in 15 league games in Israel this season for the man closing down here. Mbakani.
It's a poor challenge.
Yep.
That is a poor challenge.
Yellow card shown to Given Singaluma, who got the Zambian goal. He now gets a Zambian yellow card, their second of the match.
Bit of frustration in this one, goes a little bit high. Mbakani has a quiet word with him as well. You know when it's a pretty poor challenge. That's high, that's a poor challenge. Oh.
Naughty, isn't it?
It's a coward's challenge, not one the professionals like to see. And Mbakani's been a little bit forgiving there.
In goes that free kick for DR Congo, turned away by Nkausu. Comes back out here now to Malumbu for DR Congo. So Mayuka makes way for Evans Kangwa.
A little bit surprised at that. A bit harsh on Mayuka because he's had very little service. He certainly worked hard enough for his team.
Balassi, promising run. Goalkeeper hangs on to the shot, but again Balassi, the man who's making things tick here for DR Congo.
He's so direct, that's what it's about. Just gets it out of his feet, runs, and he's got the pace to trouble any defence.
Kabanaga. Forward by Isama. Towards here, Mabwati. He made the goal for Balassi. Zambia, having begun so well, must face the DR Congo team all out for the win. Here's Yusuf Malumbu, but he's been shrugged aside by the challenge of Kabala.
He's been poor today, Malumbu, for me. You expect him to really dictate with the quality that he has, pace and possession, and he's been sloppy in the middle of the pitch. Not found the tempo of the game at all.
I wonder now, would Zambia take a point from this?
It's amazing, isn't it? You know, you sit there thinking, oh, if we just hang on for this, we've got 3 to start us off, it'd be brilliant. And now they absolutely, I guarantee you, they would take a point at this stage of the game.
Mbakani for DR Congo, he's not been fouled here. Play goes on. It's on now to Singaluma. Ombola. Now Lungu. Lungu takes aim here. Lungu's shot is pretty tame and an easy take for Robert Kidiaba.
Just no width at all for Zambia. Everything down the middle of the pitch. Going to be very difficult to score in those circumstances. Fullbacks can't join in at all. They're pinned back, looking after these front players.
Kabananga with a shot. It is now wave after wave of DR Congo attacks, which for Zambia does not bode at all well for the last 20 minutes.
He needs some composure, Kabananga. He's at this with his left foot, drags it past Mwini's left-hand post. Certainly better options available. Goalkeeper quite rightly just trying to settle his side down, trying to get a bit of discipline into them. Tell them not to panic. They're still in a fine situation. 20 minutes of good disciplined defending. Yes, they're going to come under some pressure. They've shown they can deal with most things so far.
Kabananga met there by Nkausu for Zambia, but it's won back by DR Congo and Malumbu. Now the running from Mabwati. It's a throw-in down near the corner flag, not quite a corner. But again, a wave of DR Congo pressure sweeping over the Zambians. Mabwati, and the cross in the end does this time earn a corner for the DR Congo team here. Here they will send up the defenders Mbemba, Mongongu, Kimwaki. Balassi's goal here has given DR Congo a real platform to build on. Kabananga, a new striking force from the bench. Here, a knock as well to Ronald Kampamba, which may be employed just to break up the rhythm here for DR Congo. Maybe not, but...
No, it doesn't particularly work when you're defending a corner because you have to go off, so there'll be a man down unless they make the substitution. So if that's his ploy, he's not really thought it through.
Next games in the Group B come on Thursday. Zambia, Tunisia, Cape Verde, DR Congo. Still to come tonight from this stadium. Live action in the shape of the game between